guys, welcome back to my channel. Oh my god, this hair is sticking up. What? Okay, so today we are keeping it simple, you guys. I am wearing a BB cream as a moisturizer, no eye makeup, no brows, just lip gloss, and my hair is flat ironed. I'm just taking a little break from wearing foundation just because my skin needs to breathe. I've been wearing foundation pretty much every single day for the last 2 weeks. I'm filming this on the eve of Wednesday, January 4th. We are, done the holidays. The holidays are over. I hope everyone had a great holiday and a Happy New Year. But yeah, with that said, I had been wearing makeup for so long periods of time within the 2-week span. So I'm just giving my skin a little bit of a breather. So with that said, today's video, because it's January 4th, I am doing my December beauty empties of 2016. I finished quite a bit, you guys, and you know what? I'm glad to say that we ended off the beauty empties of 2016 very strong. As you can see, my bag here is full. I'm going to let you know how I feel about them, and I hope you guys add stuff to your shopping list. So with that said, I'm just going to dive in. So the first thing I want to show you is something that you guys, if you've watched me before, this is my ultimate favorite mouthwash. This is an alcohol-based mouthwash, which is Listerine Ultra Clean Anti-Cavity. It's an antiseptic mouthwash with fluoride. It prevents cavities and strengthens enamel, kills up to 99.9% of germs, and it's with Everfresh technology. Now, this is very strong mouthwash. A lot of people don't like very strong mouthwashes, but I tend to gravitate towards the more stronger mouthwash because I do have tonsil issues. I still have my tonsils, and this is pretty much the only alcohol-based mouthwash that keeps them disinfected, as clean as possible, keeps my mouth fresh, keeps my teeth healthy, and, keeps them clean and free of cavity as much as possible. So it kind of does a multi-purpose for me between my teeth and my tongue and, my mouth, and also my tonsil area in the back of my mouth. So, yes, I should be getting my tonsils out. I am trying to build up the courage to get them out because I am now in my late 20s. So, getting them out is quite a bit of a process, a lot of recovery time, which I cannot afford to take off at the moment. So I'm trying to kind of bear with what I can do for now. They don't really flare up more than maybe twice a year. So that's why my doctor hasn't really said they should be taken out, but I think come the long run, they will eventually get removed. But until then, this is my ride or die mouthwash to help me with that issue. Now, I do have a 500 cotton count of the cotton swabs. So these are like the Q-tips. Are these from the Q-tip brand? No, they're just the cotton Q-tip. They're not the Q-tip brand, but there are Q-tips. I get these at the dollar store. They're really inexpensive. They're like, I think, $1.50, $2 if that. There's 500 in here. I usually use Q-tips more so for makeup applications. So a lot of people like to use them to clean out their ears, which is a big no-no, especially on the Q-tip box. It says not to do that. But I like to use them for makeup application, makeup cleanup, stuff like that. So love those. I have repurchased those. They're really inexpensive. Okay, so these are the Pacifica Natural Skincare Indian Coconut Nectar Hand and Body Lotion Wipes with Moisturizing Coconut Milk. So these are what they look like. They come with 30 towelettes, which is pretty cool. I got these for $4.99 at Winners, and a lot of people were using them as makeup remover wipes. So they're not meant for makeup removing because they are lotion, hand and lotion body wipes. Sorry, hand and body lotion wipes. I mixed those two around. So yeah, I wouldn't really suggest them for makeup removal. These were for more like hydrating your hands and your skin, maybe your arms or your elbows, like your joints area. I don't suggest these on the face. They are 100% vegan, cruelty-free, formulated without sulfates, petroleum, parabens, and phthalates. So they are a more vegan-friendly brand. But for the purpose, they're not worth the money for me. I like an actual hydrating body lotion or a body butter or body cream. These were just not doing it for me, so I ended up using these to just kind of take off swatches off my hand, or I would use them to like wipe my hands down after doing my makeup. My hands would be full of makeup at the end, so I would just use these to kind of, wipe off the makeup off my hand, but that was pretty much it. I don't think they're worth it. Maybe for travel, if you're traveling, you don't want to carry a lotion bottle, these would be good for that maybe, but aside from that, they're not worth it. I think retail price, they're like 10 bucks, but because I got them at Winners, they were $4.99, but definitely not worth the price. Not worth it at all. Not worth it. I can't stress to you how much they were not worth it. That's just it. Okay, so I have a men's cologne here because my beloved boyfriend finished his Dolce & Gabbana The One Sport, and he said to me, you need to show this in your Empties video and tell them how much it is so good. I love this cologne on him. It's a very sweet, musky scent on a guy, and this is I think my ultimate favorite cologne on him so far. It's his favorite. This is the 100 ml bottle, I think it was, and I ended up picking this up for him. I picked up a new one for him for Christmas. So he does have another one of these already opened. This is one of his favorite and one of my favorite on him. So if any of you ladies are looking to buy your significant other a cologne, definitely check out the Dolce & Gabbana The One, and it's in the sport version. It has sport written in the middle of the bottle, with the top is red and the bottle is just a glass bottle. This is a definite beautiful scent, and on a guy, I'm telling you, you will not be able to keep your hands off of him. Just saying. So sticking with glass bottles, I am also showing you my candle that we finished just recently. This is the Pumpkin Pecan Waffle. I used to love this scent. It's very, very super duper sweet, like cookie baking sweet. It didn't, there's a good chunk of wax left. It didn't burn all the way through. We tried lighting it continuously, but it just stopped burning. So Bath & Body Works candles, I'm noticing, are just kind of going downhill in their overall quality. Some scents are good, some aren't. They're hits and misses. The wax when burning are hits and misses too. I can't say that I think maybe 1 or 2 candles out of like 30 that I buy will have a good burning quality, but aside from that, majority of them don't burn very well. So I'm kind of on the fence on repurchasing Bath & Body Works candles. I'm going to use up the ones I have and maybe just venture out on other candle companies and see if they're a little better, just to kind of give you guys a little bit more feedback on other brands. But I haven't really been impressed with the burning quality for Bath & Body Works. The Pumpkin Pecan Waffle was a good scent. It's very sweet, so I would recommend it in a bigger room, because the sweeter the scent, you need a bigger room in order for the throw to be a little bit more even and not as strong. I would buy it again, however, I don't know if I will, just because of the burning quality. That's just me, though. Do I have another candle? I think I do. So another candle that we burned and finished was the Bath & Body Works White Barn Freshwater Sea Salt. This one was really good. It was definitely more of a fresher, springy scent. I really did enjoy this. I would purchase this again. It did burn quite nicely. There's still a little bit of wax left, but it's not as bad as the Pumpkin Pecan Waffle one. So this one wasn't too bad. I would consider this one again. This is a beautiful summer-ish spring scent. So I'm not going to keep the jar, though, because it's not my favorite color. I like to sometimes repurpose the jar depending on the color of the jar, but not this time. Okay, so I also finished a vitamin supplement. This was the omega-3 with vitamin D3 gummies. You would get 60 gummies in here, and they came in strawberry and grape flavor. This was pretty good for a vitamin supplement. I would consider repurchasing, but I'm not really sure if I want to just get omega-3. I kind of want to do like an overall vitamin supplement gummy, kind of like what I used to do with the I think it was Vitacost or something like that. I can't remember. But we'll see how it goes, because I stopped taking my hair gummies, and just because I was noticing like parts of my body where it's growing hair where they shouldn't be, and I'm like, okay, we need to stop that. So I stopped taking those, but the omega-3s were really good, especially if you're lacking in certain type of vitamins. You can always up the vitamin that you're lacking, and you would have to talk to your doctor about that. But for me, I would just prefer an overall like multivitamin gummy, in my opinion. So that will be my next purchase. Okay, so this one is in my empties finally, you guys, and this I purchased back in April of 2016 when I got sick. I wasn't feeling good, so I purchased this to help me feel better. It's the NYX contour palette. So as you can see, all 4 shades of the contour have been used up. I did depot the yellow powder from this palette because I am currently using that up now. I am chucking away these 3 colors here because they're just, the 2 at the end are shimmery. quite shimmery, and I don't prefer them under the eye. And this one here is just way too pale for me to use under the eye. So I'm calling this done. This is officially done to the best of my ability. I never put this in Pan That palette, and I should have, but I will be choosing a different palette in 2017 to try and pan. So this one is calling it done. I'm glad I finished it. I used it up. I enjoyed it while I could. I finished two hand soaps. This is the Amazon Rainforest Orchid Bath & Body Works soap. I love Bath & Body Works soaps. I think they're one of my favorite soaps of all time. However, I don't know if I like the deep cleansing soap one anymore. I think I prefer the foaming one better now. They're more gentle on the hands. They're less drying. So I'm trying to use up my deep cleansing ones and hopefully kind of move on over to the foaming hand soaps instead. But this one was Lush Greens, Wild Orchid, and Jasmine. It was good while it lasted. I usually put these everywhere in like all the bathrooms that I usually have in the house. Plus I put one in my boyfriend's bathroom because he also uses it as well as I do when I'm over there. So this one was good. I don't think I'll repurchase the scent though, but I would repurchase Bath & Body Works soaps. And this one was Coconut Cove this was an older one because it was antibacterial, a deep cleansing antibacterial soap. And this one does it have the description? Moisturizing honey, coconut milk, and olive fruit extracts to help nourish and soften skin. So I love the scent. This was very tropical. I love coconut scented anything. Again, Bath & Body Works soaps I would repurchase, more so on the foaming hand soap side. They're just easier to use up instead of the gel. Like these gel ones are really hard to use up because you have to mix water. When it gets to the end, you have to start mixing water in order to get everything out. And even that, I just didn't have I didn't have the patience to have to like try and fight with, you know? So foaming ones will be the next ones to go. I finished a volume 30 L'Oreal Developer for your hair. This goes in conjunction with the High Color Violets for Dark Hair Only Permanent Hair Color. This is H19 True Violet. This is what I colored my hair recently with, and it does give off like a violety, purpley tone. I'm not really sure how much I like this because I'm kind of on the fence on if I want to go back to a more burgundy red color, and I don't know. I haven't really made a decision. It's either going back to the burgundy red color or going back, like going pitch black, like straight black, no undertone at all. So we haven't decided. I do love the L'Oreal Technique line because they do have the red line in this color line. But these are what I finished for this past month of December. And I usually get those at Sally's, so they're very inexpensive for me to pick up. Try not to make a really big sounding mess. Okay, so I'm going to keep going because I don't want this to be too long. I finished a Colgate Optic White toothpaste. I love this toothpaste. If you guys are looking for a very harsh whitening toothpaste, this is definitely one to consider. This is the one that was Express White, whitens in 3 days. It's fresh mint. I will repurchase. I really do enjoy that for whitening my teeth. I'm a big coffee and tea drinker, so my teeth can get stained over time. What else did I finish? So I finished a Dove Go Fresh Cool Moisture Body Wash with Nutrium Moisture, cucumber, and green tea scent. So my favorite type of body washes all year round are the Dove ones. They're a little bit more expensive, but they give off a beautiful hydration to the skin. And I just find that they're so much more enjoyable, and they're more gentle on the body. So I do love these. I have repurchased a body wash in the Dove line, just a different scent. But if you're looking for top moisture, this is one to consider. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm fixing my hair because I keep seeing my hair stick up all the damn time. It's driving me nuts. Anyways, I would repurchase. They're worth it. Love it. Okay, so I finished an eyeshadow, and this one was the Wet n Wild Color Icon in Brulee. As you can see, it is empty. This was just a very bone shade color to set my eyes with before I started applying serious color to my eyes for a shadow. So it was really inexpensive. It was like, I don't know, maybe 99 cents, $1.99 if that. It's quite a decent sized pan. It lasted me for about 1.5 years. Yeah, so I would have to say it's definitely, if you're looking for a bone color shadow to set your eye primer with, this is definitely one to consider by Wet n Wild in Brulee. Another Wet n Wild product that I finished was the Wet n Wild Color Icon Bronzer in 739 Ticket to Brazil. This was a big ass pan. I don't know if you guys can see the depth of the pan and how large the pan is. It literally covers the palm of my hand. So quite big, the pan. This was a great bronzer. It did have some gold flecks to it, so it wasn't as shimmery on the skin, but it did have a bit of a glow to it when you applied it to the skin. I still used it to contour, and it seemed to work really nicely to contour and bronze up the face. So if you are on a budget, you kind of don't want to spend too much. This is, I think, under $5, and it worked amazingly. So I would definitely consider repurchasing this when I need another bronzer. So that was great. I finished a Wallflower. This one, I can't remember the scent. I'm not really impressed now with the Wallflowers lately. I just find that they are really, they're not as scented as they used to. Like, you have to keep replacing the actual Wallflower, like, main module, because over time they do like break. Like, they don't work as well as they used to when you first buy them. So you have to keep replacing the Wallflower, like, module. I only usually pick these up when they're on sale. So like when they have their biannual sales, that's when I'll pick them up, because that's when they're really worth it. I don't think I'll ever pick them up on full price, just because they're not worth it at a full price cost. I think one of these full price are like $7, but then when they go on sale at the biannual sale, they're like, I think they're like between $2 to $3 a piece. So they're more worth it when they go on sale. Okay, so I am checking out my Scrubby Pad for my facial cleanser. I love these to wash my face with on a daily basis. They're gentle and exfoliating at the same time. If you don't want to buy the Ferrero, like the Ferrero tool that you use it uses sonic technology to wash your face, this is a good alternative that's a little cheaper. I buy these at Winners. You get 2 for like $4. You can't go wrong. I'm throwing this one out only because, you know, I've used quite a few cleansers with this, and sometimes the cleanser can't wash out from the one side of the pad, and I've tried everything. It just won't go away. So it's time to let it go. And it's okay to replace those every so often. Like, I think I replace mine every 6 months or so, just because, you know, even though germs don't collect on rubber, because, you know, it's not like a bristle type of thing, sometimes gunk can get stuck in those little trees there, and it's hard to get out, and when you try to wash them out, they don't always wash out properly. So replacing them every 6 months is like, it's pretty good, and it's really inexpensive. You get 2, you can find 2 in a pack for like $4.99 at Winners, and that'll last you a year if you're replacing them every 6 months. So $4.99 a year is not bad at all. Next up, I finished a Beyond Belief Nourish and Diminish serum. This one I got on sale for like $4, $5 at Sally's Beauty Supply. Great serum if you're on a budget. This is really a good one to consider. You get 2 fluid ounces, which is pretty good. Normally serums are like a fluid ounce at like high-end stores, so at Sally's for 2 fluid ounces is pretty decent for $5. You know, I don't know if there's parabens in here. I didn't really bother to look. But there is salicylic acid in it, and that's why I liked it mostly, because it helps keep my acne at bay, but also providing moisture with serum, like with the hydration of the serum. So it was kind of like a 2-in-1 type of deal. I would consider getting that again. I also finished my Estee Lauder Perfectly Clean Splash Away Foaming Cleanser. This is for normal to combination skin. By far my ultimate favorite face wash. It is the best face wash anyone could ever find. It's so expensive. I think it's like $40 a bottle. I can never find this at Estee Lauder sales anymore. I don't know if they discontinued it. I don't know if it just there wasn't enough product to provide in a sale, but I only pick this up when it's on sale, because it's a hella expensive facial cleanser, and I would not spend full price on this cleanser. I wouldn't spend full price on many cleansers, because cleanser is something that you know, it just takes off your makeup at night. Where you want to really invest your money is stuff that will get absorbed into the skin. Like, you know, facial oils, facial serums, face moisturizers, face masks, stuff like that. When it comes to cleansers, unless it's on sale, I won't really make the big splurge, because I know it's not really worth it. At the end of the day, you're washing it off your face anyways. Anyways, with that said, I finished an Origins Energy Boosting Moisturizer. This was the daytime one. This was also the 2.5 fluid ounce. I love it. Smells like oranges. One of my favorite daytime moisturizers for underneath the makeup. It's not, it's not greasy. It's very, very hydrating, but it's a light formula, so it doesn't leave your face feeling like an oil slick. It soaks into the skin very nicely, very evenly. Your skin feels hydrated underneath of your makeup. It makes your makeup apply a lot better. You can apply this first, mix it with your foundation. It's totally up to you. I even wear this on days where I don't wear makeup because it's just a great moisturizer, and I would repurchase that again. I finished a sample size of this Skin Inc. Pure Deep Sea Hydrating Mask. This was something I got as a sample. I don't even remember where I got it from, whether it was from Sephora or somewhere else. It was a great hydrating mask. I really did enjoy it. I would be curious to see if, I'd be curious to see how much this is full size, because it really did help with the hydration. I really enjoy hydrating masks in the wintertime more so than I do in the summer, just because I'm more drier in the winter, obviously. But anyways. I also finished a deluxe size sample of the Fresh Soy Face Cleansing Milk with softening white hibiscus flower extract. Removes makeup and gently cleanses. This was great. It really hydrated my face but cleansed off the makeup very easily. That's what it looks like. It was a deluxe size sample. Again, I wouldn't spend full price on these fresh face washes because they're like $40 with taxes. And it's not worth spending that much money on a cleanser that you'll finish in like a month, you know? So, I mean, if I get it again as a sample, I'll use it, but I won't get it in full size. I also finished a Clinique High Impact Mascara. I have many backups of this. This is a really great mascara to really give you some volume and a little bit of length. I really do enjoy this mascara. Would I repurchase? I will let you know when I finish my like 6 backups, because I have 6 backups of these, and I have a feeling I might get sick of this mascara by the time I'm done all 6 backups. So we'll let you know. It's a decent mascara, I'm not going to lie. When they claim it's high impact, it is quite high impact. It's a natural bristle wand, so it will give you the volume and semi-length that you're looking for. So if you're looking for a new mascara, definitely check it out. It does do quite a bit of wonders on my lashes. Alrighty, so what else do I have here? I have a travel size of the Colgate Enamel Health toothpaste. Got this at the dentist. It does help. It does work on helping your enamel feel more stronger. The only thing I don't like about this is that it doesn't have a whitening agent to it. And I like some sort of whitening agent in my toothpaste just to keep up the whitening in my teeth so that, you know, it doesn't stain too much with my coffee and tea drinking. So I do love the taste. It is fresh mint. I would consider purchasing this again. But I'm kind of hoping that there's like a whitening agent included in the future, because I love a toothpaste with some sort of whitening agent in it. I finished a full bottle of my CNDC Vinylux Weekly Top Coat. I have a backup of this currently using right now. I love this top coat because it gives you a gel finish, but it's so goopy too. It gives you a gel finish, but oh, it's awful. The problem is that I can't see how far down I am, and once it gets to that really gross stage, I just don't even bother using it anymore. So I don't think I'll use my backup, but I don't think I'll purchase this again, just because I can't see through the bottle, and it's hard for me to see where I finish off. So moving on. I finished a travel size of the Lancome Bifacil eye makeup remover. This is hands down one of the best eye makeup removers out there, but it's freaking expensive. Like, it's hella expensive. I would not purchase that in a full size unless I had like a gift card or redeem points or something like that. I finished a Maybelline Fit Me concealer. This is in the shade Sand. All the writing has rubbed off because I've had it for a while. This was great. I liked it because it came with a wand, so you can apply it straight to your face. I took the stopper out too because I wanted to kind of get as much product as I could from this puppy. So I would consider purchasing this again. It's a lightweight formula. It does help brighten the under eye, and it really blends out nicely. So this is a great drugstore concealer option. Okay, almost done. I finished a Nude Pro Genius Omega Treatment Milk. This has omega 3, 5, 6, 7, and 9. This was like a little sample size. Loved it. It was great. It was kind of greasy for me, so I think I would use it more for nighttime. Not so much for the day. But it was nice. It really made my skin feel hydrated. I finished a Nivea lip balm. This was in Mint and Minerals. I love this lip balm. I will purchase this again. I have one in Milk and Honey from them that I will be trying out. I think the Nivea lip balms are probably one of the best ones out there, especially because they make your lips feel soft and not even more chapped than what they originally were. So This is a definite thumbs up for me. Will purchase again. You can find it at the drugstore. You guys, almost done. Final product. I finished the Atlantia multi-cleanser, multi-action makeup remover, and exfoliator for all skin types. This was amazing. I love this cleanser. This smelled like mangoes and papayas, like tropicalness. Yeah, it smelled like tropicalness. I am so down to buy another one of these. I actually have this in my Sephora cart, waiting to be purchased because it was so luxurious. I think it's like in the $25 range, if I'm not mistaken. Oh my god. This helps you cleanse off all your makeup, evens your skin tone, evens the skin texture. It just does wonders. Love it. This was a great deluxe size sample. I am definitely on board to purchase this in full size. It's not too expensive where it will break the bank, but it's definitely more in the mediocre price range and not so much cheap, not so much expensive, kind of in the middle. And I would definitely, you know, purchase it just because I love it that much. This one was really great too. The Estee Lauder one that I showed you that I loved is an amazing one as well, but it's like super hella expensive, like in the $40 range. This is more half that, so I don't mind, you know, purchasing it as much as the Estee Lauder one. When the Estee Lauder one is on sale for like 20 bucks, that's when I'll pick it up. But I won't spend more than like $25 on a face cleanser just because I don't think it's that necessary to spend like 40 or 50 bucks on a cleanser. You know what I mean? But then, you know, that's my preference. Some of you may prefer to spend $60 on a cleanser. By all means, you know, you do you, boo. Just for me, I don't have that type of cash to burn on cleansers on a monthly basis. But anyways, yeah, that was it. That was my empties for December of 2016. We are now in January. I can't wait to see what I finish this year. It is another year of trying to use stuff up before buying stuff that I don't need. I'm going to say right now, I'm not on a particular no-buy. I'm not on any particular no-buy, but I'm not going to be purchasing as much as I used to, like I did in 2016. Like 2016, I did make purchases, but I was definitely a lot more aware of what I was buying and if I really wanted it, how bad I really wanted it, did I really need it, was I really going to use it, and I'm going to continue on in 2017 that way as well. I made 0 purchases on body lotion and creams. I'm not going to be buying any lotion or creams for the body for a while because I'm trying to get through the ones that I do have. Skincare, I'm well topped up, well into the latter part of the year. Lip products is something that's a weakness for me. I love buying new lip colors. It's just something that I rotate my lip colors out every day. So, it's something that if I'm going to buy a new lip color, I'm going to definitely declutter some of the ones I currently have. What else? Probably invest more of my money this year in tools that I might need, like certain brushes that I've been, wanting, or, just stuff like that in general. I'm not going to be splurging on crap again like I used to 2 years ago. I decluttered a hell of a lot in 2016. I finished a hell of a lot of product in 2016. I'm going to continue that route and keep going. So with that said, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed my beauty empties for December 2016. Let me know down below if you have anything that I've shown you today on your shopping list, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Thanks everyone. Bye. Mwah.